Hello students, good morning. In the S block chapter, S block elements in which we have discussed in the previous video so many properties. Today I am going to discuss the next property, that is the reducing property, and many more. So let's discuss the S block elements and their properties, in which today's topic is the reducing property. Reducing property in aqueous solution. Reducing property in aqueous solution. So write down the points, students. Being more electropositive, metals, these metals can easily get oxidized. These metals can easily get oxidized, and therefore can act as a better reducing agent, and therefore they can act as a better reducing agent. If we talk about the alkali metal at first, the alkali metal means group 1. Alkali metal, the members are lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. These are the members of group 1. So if we talk about the ionization enthalpy, we know that the ionization enthalpy of lithium is ionization enthalpy of lithium is greater than sodium, then potassium, rubidium and cesium, because we know that when we move top to bottom, the size of atom increases and the ionization enthalpy decreases. So when we talk about the reducing property of alkali metal, so we know that an alkali metal which exists in the solid form, when it converts into ions form, it releases one electron, and it can easily give electrons, so that it is a strong reducing property. When metal changes into ion form, so many steps involved in this. At first, metal in the solid form get converted into gaseous form. So metal changes into gaseous form by absorbing sublimation enthalpy. And during the process it absorbs energy and changes into gaseous form. After gaseous form, it changes into ion form. Here is the energy also absorbed, which is known as ionization energy. And when this ion form treated with water, so this is known as hydration energy. When ions dissolve in water or react with water, it releases hydration energy and get converted into N plus, and electron releases. So this is the aqueous form, and this energy is known as hydration energy. So when solid dissolve in water, the energy release is known as hydration energy. During this process, so many steps are involved. Solid first changes into gaseous form after absorbing sublimation enthalpy, and this gaseous form of metal changes into cation form or ion form by absorbing ionization enthalpy. After after converting into ion form, when it react with water, there is a bond set up between the ions and water, and energy release. Energy release due to water is known as hydration energy. So, what is the condition? So, hydration energy is exactly proportional to 1 by size of ion. 1 means hydration energy is inversely proportional to the size of ion. So in this way, reducing character in aqueous solution will be lithium, then cesium, then rubidium, then potassium, and the sodium. Means lithium has most strong reducing character in the aqueous solution. How? Let's discuss why lithium shows the most reducing character in the aqueous solution while it is a small in size. So lithium, due to its small size has highest hydration energy, and its hydration energy is so high such that it compensate for high ionization enthalpy of its and tendency to form and enthalpy of lithium, not its lithium, and tendency to form amplus aqueous ion is highest for lithium. So it is the strongest reducing agent. Next condition, whereas for other alkali metal, on moving down the group, both ionization enthalpy and hydration enthalpy decreases. But decrease in ionization enthalpy is much more and it dominates and therefore the order is lithium, then cesium, then rubidium, then potassium, then sodium. This is the order of reducing character of alkali metal. When we talk about the reducing character of alkaline earth metal, let's we discuss the reducing character of alkaline earth metal. For alkaline earth metal, the reducing character: beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium and barium. As on moving down the group, ionization enthalpy decreases and tendency to lose electron increases. So there is a regular trend for reducing character of alkaline earth metal. So due to high ionization enthalpy of beryllium, its hydration energy cannot compensate for its high ionization enthalpy. Suppose beryllium, when lose one electron, it becomes beryllium ion. So first ionization enthalpy, and when it lose another one electron, which is called the IE2, ionization enthalpy 2. So in this process, ionization enthalpy is very high. IE1 plus ionization enthalpy 2 is very high. So hydration energy does not compensate, and the trend is regular in case of alkaline earth metal. Let's we discuss the chemical property of alkali metal. The next topic is the chemical properties of alkali metals. The first reaction with air or atmosphere. Being highly electropositive in nature, being highly reactive, they do not occur in free state. On exposing to air, these metals easily get tarnished. Due to formation of a layer of oxides. Oxygen will form sodium oxide, and sodium oxide further react with water to form sodium hydroxide, and this sodium hydroxide react with carbon dioxide presence in air to form Na2CO3 from air. So balance this equation. So in this way you can simply show the reaction of alkali metal with atmosphere or air. That's why these metals are kept immersed in organic solvents like kerosene. Lithium is kept by wrapped in paraffin wax due to its low density. It will float over kerosene. Reaction with oxygen. The next. React with oxygen. Lithium reacts with oxygen to form monoxides. So lithium plus oxygen, lithium oxides, in which lithium cation and oxides anion. Here is the oxidation number of oxygen is -2. Next one is sodium reacts with oxygen to form peroxides. So sodium reacts with oxygen to form Na2O2. Here sodium with positive charge and oxygen with -2 means oxidation number of oxygen in this molecule is -1. Oxidation number is -1. Next member like potassium, rubidium and cesium, these are react with oxygen to form superoxides due to large size. KO2, here potassium plus charge and O2 in minus charge. So oxidation number of oxygen in this -half. So all the alkali metal have tendency to form oxides. Due to small size it forms monoxide, and sodium has more tendency to form peroxide, and potassium, rubidium, cesium due to large size they have tendency to form superoxide. In this monoxide, oxygen in the -2 oxidation state, in peroxide -1 oxidation state, and in the case of superoxide it is in the -half oxidation state. So the next reaction is reaction with hydrogen. Number 3, reaction with hydrogen. So hydrides of metals are formed when alkali metal react with hydrogen. Hydrides of metals are formed when the alkali metals members react with hydrogen, and these hydrides are ionic in nature. For example, solid and react with hydrogen, gas state, so formation of MH. So balance this equation. So formation of alkali metal when react with hydrogen, it forms metal hydride. So lithium hydride, sodium hydride, potassium hydride, rubidium hydride, and cesium hydride. So all the alkali metals have tendency to form hydrides. These hydrides reacts with water to release hydrogen gas, along with formation of alkali solution. So when these hydrides treated with water, it will form hydroxide and hydrogen gas releases. Due to releasing H2 gas, it is a good reducing agent. Due to releasing of this H2 gas, these hydrides are good reducing agent. Thermal stability of these hydrides decreases down the group due to increase in size of alkali metal ion. So lithium hydride, then sodium hydride, then potassium hydride, then rubidium hydride, and then cesium hydride. And reducing character of these hydrides is reducing agent because it releases hydrogen. So lithium hydride, sodium hydride, potassium hydride, rubidium hydride, and cesium hydride. Just reverse the thermal stability of alkali metal hydrides. Reducing agent is the reverse of this particular hydride. So in this way, it is the reducing agent character increases. So next property, like reaction with water, reaction with halogen, we will discuss in the next video, students. That's enough. Thank you.